Alright guys, stage 3 of the Major has just finished in Austin, which means it's just the playoffs around the corner. Now, I'm going to recap my stage 1, 2, and 3 after I go over my playoffs pick'ems. Now, as you can see, Valve have not updated this yet because the VP game against PN has literally just finished. PN won 13-11 last map to qualify, but I want to get these out for you ASAP. I know the playoffs don't start till Thursday, and it's going to be uploaded on like Monday morning UK time, but I just want them out ASAP. We're going to have a look. Alright, we're going mega zoomed in mode. This is just how the bracket is automatically generated. This is not what I think is going to be ending it as, just to be very clear. With PN winning, it sets up the following quarterfinal matches. We have Team Spirit against Mouse, Fury against PN, the Brazilian battle. We have Fierce Clan against Mongols, and we have Navi against Vitality. Now, I'm going to go through them all one by one and explain my thought process. The series against Mouse and Team Spirit is an interesting one. We have like 2 top 4 teams over the year. However, I think in the Major, obviously Mouse made that great comeback from 0-2 down. They beat Liquid. They had some strong showings. But I think when you look at Spirit going 3-0, which I didn't predict for, they went 3-0. They look confident. They look strong. I think when you have that versus a team who have been shaky and then coming into playoffs where Mouse have struggled in the past, I'm going to say Team Spirit are going to be taking that series. Then my interesting one next is Furia and PN. I do think it's fair to say that not many people had Furia going 3-0 in Stage 3, right? That is, I think, absolutely fair to say. And while that, I think that 3-0 gives them a little bit of false hope about how good they actually are in this playoff bracket. But with that said, PN started at 0-2. They just beat VP. Furia did also beat VP. I think Furia overall are going to be the better team in this series. I hope no regional chaos happens. I think Furia win this match. The only one that I am going to have a bit of a controversial pick for is FaZe against Mongols. And I have a little bit of bias towards Mongols. I've really liked the team in the project this last 12 to 18 months. It can be very close. I'm going to say Mongols beat FaZe, but I have to put the caveat out there that FaZe clan, with Carrigan on stage, we know that he always rumps up better on stage. Simple, back on a playoff stage for the first time since Rio 22 for a Major. Like, it could cause problems for a Mongols who have had issues on stage before, but I'm thinking, like, they've been on stage enough now to have got over this. And I just want to preface, they did lose 2-0 to FaZe clan in Stage 3. You see here, Mongols and FaZe, it was 13-11 first map. Mongols fumbled that, to be honest, and then they lost momentum for second map. I think they're going to watch that, they're going to learn, and although it's going to be nice having simple on stage again, Mongols are going to win. Then Vitality against Navi, probably the best matchup in the quarterfinals that's happening here. I'm going full on the Vitality train of, like, they have been the best team this first 6 months of 2025, and they're probably going to continue that trend. I expect Navi to make it a closer game, potentially go all the way in the best of 3, but I just think, even if Navi come and improve, this Vitality team just looks so strong. It then sets up, I'll be honest, some very janky-looking semi-final matches, because on one of them, we have Spirit against Vitality, 2 of the 4 best teams in the world. Like, big powerhouse teams, crazy game. Then we have Fury against Mongols, which is like, it's given Paris 2023 vibes where like just one side of the bracket is harder than the other and then some fluke results come through and really change things up. Now, in this, all you have to do to get your pick'ems correct is get 2 of the quarterfinals correct, get 1 semi-final correct, and then get the grand final and obviously the winner correct. This is where Vitality picks come in quite strong because this should get you a quarterfinal. It should then get you the semi-final because I'm going to have them beating Spirit. And then you just need to get one of these 2 right. That's it, right? So I'm going to have Vitality beating Spirit. Again, I expect this to go all the way. I expected to see 3rd map. But, again, Vitality just at the minute have looked so strong. Their loss was to Legacy to break the streak when I think playing playoffs without the worry of the streak is going to be very good for them. Then it's Furia Mongols. Another team that Mongols lost to in Stage 3. They lost 13-11 in the opening best of 1 series. I'm once again going on the arc of you lost to this team in a close game earlier in the tournament. You're then going to come in and you're going to beat them in playoffs. Now, I don't think Mongols should be in the grand final of this Major. I don't think they've shown enough in the last couple of months to be here, but it's just how the bracket falls. Obviously, a FaZe clan game means FaZe could play Furia, or FaZe clan win means FaZe would play Furia, and you could have FaZe clan in the final. Like, if that's the arc you want to go, you could easily swap out these picks because the bracket goes exactly the same. So if FaZe beat Mongols, I have them beating Furia. Basically, whoever the hell plays Furia gets into the grand final, is my opinion. But regardless of who gets into the final, I think this is Vitality's major. I think this is just crying out to be Vitality's win. They've been so dominant over the last 6 months, and if they came into playoffs with the streak intact, I think it would be concerning. But having lost that streak in a fluke best of 1 against Legacy, being mentally reset, and have won their games afterwards, I have Vitality winning the Austin Major 2025. Alright, that's all I really have to say about what playoffs is going to be. So if you don't want to listen to the waffle, obviously you can just end it here. Cheers for watching. I am going to waffle about my stage 1 through to stage 3 very briefly though. So you can see here, I am still on my path for a gold coin. Somehow, I can, if my predictions with Vitality winning works, I can still end up on a gold coin. Outside of that though, it has been rough. Stage 3, I'm going to end up with 3 of 5 picks. I had G2 as a surprise 0-3. Obviously, that didn't happen. They went 2-3. I had Vitality and Mouse 3-0. 2 of the safest 3-0s of the bunch. I did say the Legacy Vitality game could be an upset, and it was. And I just didn't expect Mouse to shit the bed. Normally, Mouse are like guaranteed 3-0 merchants, right? Like, so just their run was very unfortunate. And then, I mean, Spirit, they went 3-0. I have them going through. We no longer get the point if they advance. That's a bit of a shame. Aurora shit the bed. Legacy were very close. They lost to Mouse. And Liquid shit the bed. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. But it is what it is. I know a lot of people got burnt with this. I think Ash, who had been correct on everything so far, he literally fielded this as quick as possible because of all the upsets. It was wild. And then stage 2 and stage 1, we don't talk about them. I somehow got 2 in each. Now, I've mentioned it in every video. I am quite literally a gold merchant for every major. So, with that in mind, my playoff predictions should lock in and we get gold coin. And hopefully, if you're still on path of diamond, if you are, you're an absolute psychopath with the picks you've had to do for that. But best of luck. Hopefully you get your diamond. If not, the rest of us, let's lock in and get our gold picks. Let me know who you think's winning the Blast Austin Major in the comments down below. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.